Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Bedford County Sports Talk Live. I'm David Thomas, Jason Boyette, Kenny Parker, and the famous Bill Anderson.
Infamous.
Well,
Famous.
something like that. We got a lot to talk about this morning. We've got tournaments coming up in
That's
Bedford
not
County
Dr.
basketball.
Bill, is it? Dr. Bill
I don't think so.
or Mr. Bill?
Mr. Bill, maybe Mr.
Closer to
Bill.
Mr. Bill.
Wild
Yeah.
Bill is what we call
Wild
Yeah.
Bill. We're going to dive into this and talk a little high school basketball, then some college basketball, then a little draft, and then
Do your trivia question. That was a good one.
okay.
That was a
All
trivia
right.
question.
So
David
since
Thomas.
since the Super Bowl is over,
I know.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I know. Yeah.
Walking off the field, a tradition started way back.
Yep.
And that tradition was they would film a video, and it was a commercial actually, of a winning player. It could have been a quarterback, running back, or whatever. And they would say, "I'm going to Disney World." And that was a Disney World commercial. Who was the first player to ever do that?
I know it.
Going off the field. That's your trivia question for today. And while y'all are mowing on that, we're going to hear from our sponsors. The Pig, Piggly Wiggly.
Going.
Yeah.
Say big at the
Say
pig.
big
They
at
got
the
a real
pig.
butcher.
First Bank here in Shelbyville. And
Kincaid.
Service.
Company.
we'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All righty. Welcome back in here to Bedford County Sports Talk Live. I know, Bill, you got a scoreboard over here to look
We
at.
do.
Go over some scores. Tell us what's going on.
All right. Tuesday night, Shelbyville, Warren County. The girls, Warren County won 53-43, and the Warren County boys upset the Shelbyville boys 48-45. And the Shelbyville boys started off 4-0 in the region. That was their third loss in a row, setting up into Friday night, which was for the district championship in the boys. But last night, Coffee County girls 66, the Shelbyville girls 41, and the Shelbyville boys 45, Coffee County 43. They win the district.
Fantastic
Good.
game.
That's great.
It was a great game.
But it was played Coffee County's way in the low 40s. It didn't favor us. It was nice to grit one out a way we didn't want to play.
That's
I
right.
lost my voice, and I never lose my voice
Really?
on a bad call, and I normally don't. But
Had some bad
they,
calls.
they
at
tried to
Coffee County.
they tried
You're
to hose
kidding.
us. They tried to hose us there.
Did that shock
That's
you
a
at all?
first.
I know.
Did it shock anybody?
No, you said the referees were 10 points.
Absolutely. Over there, you
But
better
that
believe it.
that one call though was really a game changer.
Shelbyville winds up 5-3 in the region, 18-11 overall. And then you've got Coffee County, Lincoln County, Warren County all at 4-4, and Cookville at 3-5. What's shocking to me, if you just look at the athletes, Shelbyville and Cookville are the two best teams, and one of them's in first, one of them's in last. Just
Cook was
athlete-wise.
in last.
Yes, sir. 3-5.
Wow.
What is it? Man, I was looking again last night. I was looking at the scoreboard, and there's a lot of 15 and 10. 12 and 13, all
We
that.
talked about that a couple weeks
I know.
ago.
And then it hadn't changed any. I look at
Yeah.
Blackman and they've lost 2 ball games.
Yeah.
Jackson County's lost like 3 ball
Right.
games, but there's very few that have like really got that good record. So it's nobody really knows what's going to happen coming into tournament time now.
Correct.
That's right.
I think that's.
I mean,
what
just like this right here, you don't know how our
Anybody
district's
could win
going to come
that.
out. I
Shelby's
know.
the 1 seed. I assume Coffee Candy's the 2 seed, even though that's the only team Shelby
Yeah.
was swept. But I'm assuming they're the 2. Lincoln's the 3, and Warren's the 4.
I just know if we won, we were one, and we did. So that's all on.
Which gives you kind of the bye because you'll have 3.
Yeah.
The bottom will play. Actually, in our district, I think it'll be the 2 seed will have to play, and I think we get a bye the first game.
I know the
Only 5
girls play
teams.
Monday night at Warren County, I believe
Right.
it is. And I think Tuesday night's the playing game for the boys.
And of course, the tournament, my understanding, was
course,
supposed
we're
to
not
be
playing.
at Shelbyville, and it's been
Yeah.
moved to Coffee County due to travel.
Wait a minute.
That's
What
correct.
now? Say
Yeah.
that again.
It was too far for Cookville to travel, so they moved it to Coffee
Yeah.
County. Is that accurate?
Correct.
For which tournament?
So how much farther is
Yes,
it
the
from
boys-
us?
The tournament coming up next week was supposed
The
to
district
was our
tournament's supposed
turn.
to
I
be in
think.
It's our turn to host it, but we're not going to get to host it. They're going to send it to Coffee County.
So we're ever going to get to host it?
Probably not.
The question is,
not with this side, not with this side. I bet it'll be at Coffee.
But Cookville probably never will either. They'll probably
Yeah,
keep both
they
of
keep it
those
in the
two
middle.
out.
So
Put it in the middle.
Warren
Yeah.
County, Coffee County. That's going to.
but how much farther is it from Manchester to Shelbyville? It's not like we're talking a tremendous drive. Now, if it was Lawrenceburg to Cookville, I could see that.
or
Yeah.
Cookville to Lincoln County.
Right.
Well, it's about an hour and a half, hour and 45-minute drive. That's a long drive for a high school ball game.
Yeah.
Where this district's out of whack.
It is out of whack.
It is.
I mean,
and
it's just like-
I agree. I agree.
So you're going to let Coffee host it every year?
Probably.
This
Kind of the way things
hey,
go
you're
now.
talking
It don't
about-
matter.
Talking about this district being out of whack, Cascade Community
Hey.
District's out of whack too,
Oh,
because
yeah.
they go
Yeah.
to Summertown and Loretta and
Well, here's the thing. It's on a wood floor. The rims are
In a
10
gym.
feet off the ground. And it's 90 feet baseline to baseline. All right, go play ball.
And see, y'all remember back in the day, the old District 8, the thing was we hosted a lot of the tournaments because our gym was bigger.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
handle it. A
And
lot
you
of
could
these
handle
couldn't
the
even-
crowd,
yeah,
so it was done
right.
based on that, not travel. That's
Yeah.
why Shelbyville hosted so many times
Right.
at the time.
Yeah.
Manchester didn't have a big gym until they built that school and built a great big gym, which their
Well, I
gyms are
still
better
think
than
our
ours.
gym will hold. I think it'll hold any.
Our gym's
Oh,
still as good as anybody's gym.
Yeah,
that we get.
Right.
Cascade hosted a lot of them for the very same reason.
Right.
When the school was built, it was a big gym and.
Got to be able to accommodate the crowd.
Mhm.
Big week for Cascade this week. Cascade and Eagleville, the girls won 60-35 over Eagleville, and the boys lost. Eagleville's really good in basketball.
They're undefeated.
They haven't lost a game,
I
have they?
don't think they have.
59-38.
There's another one then.
Yeah, Eagleville's
All right.
tough.
So what are they? Are they just athletic? Are they just that good?
That and coached.
Very well coached.
Okay.
Yeah, I've told you guys, any kid that wants to lives in Rutherford County can go to Eagleville. Now, Eagleville's only letting so many in because they won't stay single A. But any kid in Rutherford County that wants to go to Eagleville can go to Eagleville.
And they're good in every sport.
And they're-
Baseball,
yeah,
basketball, football.
So they
Okay.
get to filter who they
Their
want.
their baseball
Oh, wow.
teams won like 3 or
Yeah.
4 state championships in a row.
Let me ask y'all something. This goes to all high school athletics, football, basketball, whatever. When the TSSAA goes to reconfigure the different classifications, when they do that, every 2 years in football, every 4 years, whatever, it's
It's
like
usually about every 4.
there's no regular
Mhm.
thing that they do, but I'm looking at our enrollment here in Bedford County, and it's going down. Is there a way to get a hardship situation, a review,
They do.
and
They
change
Until
do.
it?
next
They,
year.
they do it by percentages.
Uh-huh,
If you increase or decrease by a certain percentage, you can move up or down.
We got a pretty good chunk of kids that's left, and I don't know.
Well,
There's a lot of different
a lot
reasons,
of people
but
are going to have a lot of kids leaving.
Yeah, I think we looked
because
into
of
it. It wasn't quite enough.
Yeah.
I think we've checked in on it.
we got about 300 kids down, I think. So
Yeah.
that's not going to be a factor.
Now, after next year, there will be reclassification of football. It's 2
Right.
years in football.
Do
I
you
don't know
do you
about
think there's
basketball.
a chance that if everybody's going down, there's a chance we get stuck left in 6?
Well, is it really about
Definitely.
enrollment anymore, or is it about, as we had a show on, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50?
Well, yeah, it is, but it's based on the
It's
enrollment.
all based on the enrollment.
Yeah,
But our enrollment could have gone down, and we'd have still gone up the
well,
way they did
Yeah,
it.
well, it's you take the
This-
top 50 with the highest enrollments.
Yeah.
The
This
next
private school vouchers hurting enrollment.
Yeah,
Yeah, the private
And
schools
homeschool.
have-
Homeschool is hurting
homeschool's
them.
wearing it
Yeah.
out.
And the thing about it is, Well, Chevel's got a boy that starts on their basketball team. It's homeschooled.
Right.
And I don't know if those kids that are homeschooled, they're allowed to come in and play for you. I don't know how that accounts to your enrollment. I don't.
Well, let me ask you this, and you would know probably, but both of y'all might know. Online academy, does that account for the physical enrollment, or does that count enrollment in a particular school? Does that affect us in any way?
I don't know.
If Chevel,
Any
talk
of
about
them,
the
any
numbers,
county, the online enrollment, yeah,
it won't affect the school's
Yeah.
numbers.
right.
The school
But it's,
itself number.
that's a little small
But-
sector
Right,
of people
yeah.
too
Uh-huh.
that are doing it online.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were, let's just say if they were set up to where they were supposed to go to Chevel Central or Cascade,
But they were
but
doing
they do it
home.
online,
Yeah.
does that count toward Cascade's enrollment or
Mm-mm.
Chevel or,
I don't think
or
so.
Kimberly's?
No,
Okay, it's
no.
not
That'd be a
number.
cool way to go to school, open book.
Bill, you wouldn't do that.
It
I
doesn't matter.
guarantee that's what's going on,
You made
folks.
straight A's, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
Bill would have a
buddy.
smart
All right.
boyfriend,
Yeah.
wouldn't he?
I guarantee
You know,
that's what's going on.
rabbits are fun to chase every once in a while. Sorry about that. Go back. What,
All right.
what else you got?
Cascade girls 54, Summertown 47, and the boys lost to Summertown 67-58. And Kenny's got some interesting Cascade
Yep.
girls news.
Coach DeMumriam sent me this email this morning. Again, Cascade won at Eagleville 60-35. Caroline Parker led them in scoring down there that night with 20 points. Keegan Young had 14 and 5 rebounds. Lizzie Keel had 12 points and 6 rebounds. And Jade Toller had 10 points. And then last night they go to Summertown. They win in overtime, 54-47. And that makes them the outright district champion at 7-1. Keegan Young led them last night with 19 points and 8 rebounds. Caroline Parker, who's scoring here lately, had 15 points, and Lizzie Keel had 10 points. But it was a big week for Keegan Young.
Yeah.
She was named a Miss Basketball finalist, and Keegan is now, after last night, the all-time leading girls scorer for Cascade with 1,471 points. Now, Mark Gilmore is the all-time scorer for the boys
Let me tell you something.
with 14, and
Let
he
me tell
played
you
without a
something.
three-point
three-point
line.
line. If he had a 3-point line,
Yeah.
he'd be 2,500 because every shot he took was
he
25, 30 feet
Oh, really?
in the parking lot.
he's the leading scorer with 1,495 points. So in the district tournament, Keegan has a chance
Mhm.
to be not only the all-time leading scorer for Cascade, but the first player to ever make the 1,500 scoring level.
Now, if you're a finalist, you're in the final three, right?
Right.
Final 3.
Final three.
We
And
put just back on Keegan Young before
Mhm.
we go any further. We put her up on our Bedford County Live Facebook page as anybody that makes that. Like she just stepped up. Robert Bailey was up there
Yeah.
with his Austin Peay sign, so she's got that for a couple of weeks right there. You're probably going all the way in. And
Is
we
there
put it-
anything we can do as a community to help her?
Well, I
Help her
I
out
don't know if
on that?
I don't know if the vote. I
Is it
think
just
the-
like a media vote, or is it
yes,
like a
I
thing?
think
yes, I
that's
got
what
a
it
vote.
is.
I got a vote, and we
You got a
we
vote?
put it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think to get her in, you have more influence outside getting them to one of the final 3
Right.
than you have to
Yes.
getting them over the
Right.
top.
Yeah, and then they're nominated randomly. The crowd that nominates them are a little bit bigger. Other coaches can nominate, sports writers can nominate, media outlets can nominate. But then when it comes right down to it, you have one vote if you're registered with TWSA as a media outlet,
Right.
and then you can something like that.
And you go ahead and get into the community, and then I'll give you the word that Coach DeMumriam gave me on their district tournament, which starts this next week also.
Forest and community earlier this week, community girls 47, Forest 30, community boys 63, Forest 31. And then last night, community goes up to Clay County and won 2 games up there. The girls win 51-43 and the boys won 66-48. Back to the community girls. This is the team I don't think I'd want to play right now in a tournament.
Getting hot.
Getting hot at the right
I
time.
went to watch them play Tuesday night, and I told somebody we were talking, and community win if they've won their game against. I think they were playing Forest, if they won and Cascade won, Cascade would be 1 and Community would be 3. And I said they're opposite brackets. I can see them being in the finals, and I can see them both being in the region finals.
Okay, we have back to Keegan Young.
Uh-huh.
Janie comes on. It's up to a committee for the final 3. It's the nominations where the media is
okay.
in. It's just like the boys, the football. It's
Uh-huh.
like Mr. Football. So it's the same way. I thought it was a little different, but she said so. What I did, I guess, is a nomination.
You got in,
They send an email
right
and ask for you to.
Okay. So the district tournament for the girls, I didn't get anything from the boys. I didn't hear anything, but the girls' district tournament is at Cascade, and their play-in game is Monday night with Forest and Summertown. That winner will play Cascade Thursday night at 6 o'clock at Cascade, and then Community and Loretta will play the 7:30 game Tuesday night at Cascade, and then I'm pretty sure the boys, however it goes, and I'm not
the
sure.
boys are the 3 seed.
Cascade boys.
Cascade boys are the 3 seed. Community's the 4 seed. So Community will play Forest in the play in game,
Uh-huh.
and Loretta's the 1st seed, and Loretta's pretty good.
Yeah.
Summertown's the 2 seed
Right.
in the boys.
So that'll be, I'm sure that will be Tuesday. Well, the girls is Tuesday. That'll be Wednesday night.
Right.
So, and I'm not sure when their boys playing.
But let's talk about the Cascade and Community boys both, and what a nice turnaround they've had this year, where they weren't very good a year ago. And Community boys 15-10. That's a nice year.
Mhm.
Cascade boys really went from what they win 5-6 games last year. They won 15 this year.
Yeah.
Great improvement.
What's their record?
15-11.
They got a lot. Boys have a lot of seniors. I think they have 7 or 8 seniors. Community young too. I was at their game the other night. I don't believe they had, but 3 seniors.
I'll mention this because Troy Thompson said something to me, and I was asking him. He said that, now I haven't checked this yet, but maybe our guys, some of our guys out there can, that you can watch the community basketball games on the internet. Have you heard this?
What he
Troy
told
was
us,
telling me.
he told us that the other night.
Told us that
Well, they've got NFHS set up out there
Well,
for football. I know.
Hats
so.
off to them for stepping forward and doing it. Congratulations.
Well, they've
community.
had that for a long time, but the football was like real frosty. You couldn't see it, and they quit
Right.
doing it. So I think at the same time, the basketball got in, but I don't think they ever had the internet good enough to do it. But they don't have any. I'd like to see our Ball Network guy get up there and over put his voice in over top of that. That would be awesome.
I thought that's what he
Is
alluded
that
to.
what he
was
did?
happening.
Oh, okay. That'd
we
be
need to
awesome.
find that out, though, 'cause
Maybe
that's a
David's
great idea.
watching.
Maybe if he's watching,
Tell us
let
what's
us know.
going on out there if you're around, Dave, today.
Because that's
maybe
that's
we'll
a
hear
good
from
thing,
him.
and I would
Yeah.
love to see that county-wide next year, to where all your football games and all, just like it's done again.
If Lawrenceburg can do it,
Forest can do it,
yeah,
we can do it.
every high school should do that now.
To be honest with you, I'll never be one of them that watches it because I'm always at the game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you got a
but
lot
you
of
can
people
go
that
back
live
and
in other
rewatch it.
towns
You can
or
go back and
elderly
watch
people.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's there forever. Once you get it, it's there. You can go watch anything.
Unless it's a playoff game.
Oh,
they
no,
take it
then
down.
you got to pay.
Then they take it down. They rip it down.
No, you can
Yeah.
still do it. You can
gotta-
still
you
do
gotta
it,
pay
but
the
you
money.
got to
You
pay.
gotta pay
A lot of
You
money.
want to know how much?
$750.
$750.
Yeah.
$750.
The school that's doing it or the entity that's doing it's got to pay $750
$50 a game.
A game?
A game
Ooh.
to the TSSAA.
I know when I was still coaching and Gary Darren was he had to pay every time we went to the playoff. It was
Radio
and
has
it-
to pay too.
radio has to pay also.
That's why you see them not doing the playoff games a lot of times. You don't see them doing the district basketball games. How's this good for the school?
Yeah.
Okay, Janie comes back. Boys play in on Tuesday. Semifinals are Friday, and all consolation and finals for the district will be Saturday, starting at 3 with the girls' consolation game.
So girls and boys.
The
are
boys
all
play in on
Saturday.
Tuesday. They got opportunity
Boys
to play
playing
in.
is Tuesday,
Uh-huh.
and the other boys game. Did she say
Friday.
Is Friday?
Yeah, semifinals are Friday, and all consolation games and finals for the district will be Saturday, starting at 3:00 with the girls' consolation game. So they'll have
All right.
4 games on Saturday.
4 games on Saturday. All right.
You going? Kenny will be there.
Good possibility that
Yeah.
I'll be there if I can fight the traffic. It's all down. Hey, it's all downhill from my house. So
Yeah.
While we're on this now, baseball scrimmages start today. I know Shovel, I think, went up to Laverne today. So it's umpire time for you.
I'm hit. I've got my
College baseball.
I got
started
my
this week.
clothes on right now. I brought David a belt. Y'all
There,
making
look
fun.
at
I
this
got.
belt. Look at that
I
shiny
brought
Santa
belt.
Claus
He
belt.
has to wear a shiny belt. It looks like a Santa Claus
It
belt.
does.
Like a Santa
Ho,
Claus belt.
ho, ho. Yeah.
And we're punching holes in this.
Yeah,
That's impressive,
Good.
kid.
I had to buy me a new pair of some pants. They're being hemmed right now.
The disappearing man.
I know.
But yeah, I start with a middle school play day today. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to Musgraves and getting on the diamond. It's time.
It's time. Baseball's
It's time.
cranking up everywhere.
Kenny, we will take care of you in the hospitality room.
There you
Yeah,
go.
if I
There
go
you
in the
go.
hospitality room, you won't have to
I
punch no
know,
holes in that
You
belt.
need to stay away
I
from the
need to stay in
hospitality room.
that- yeah.
Unless you just want to go have
Go and just
hospitality
have-
and no food.
That's right.
Maybe a little coffee, and
Just
some
fellowship-
carrots or something.
fellowship.
Carrots,
Yeah.
carrots,
Carrots
and
and
celery.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No dip. All right.
But it'd be good to get baseball going on pretty quick. They start in February, and here it goes, and it's going to be cranked up before you know it, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And what about wrestling, Kenny? Wrestling.
wrestling?
Where are we at? We went into we're into individuals. now, aren't we?
Individuals, they're doing it as we speak.
Right.
I know Central, the young lady that I was telling
Right.
you about.
She's going to be a contender there.
She was second in the region. So she's there. Cascade send in 2 or 3. Community is sending 3 or 4. Shovel Central's is sending a few. So that is today.
Yeah.
Wrestling has become a much bigger sport.
It has
Recently.
been coming.
Back in the 70s and 80s, it was big, man. They
It
would
was
they
big.
would over here at the old high school, they
Yeah.
would shut down class in the middle of the
Yeah.
day, and everybody got to go. We couldn't wait to see wrestling come around. And they had what they called mat maids.
Mat
Yeah.
maids.
Mat
Mat
maids were the
maids.
cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders. They had to sit
Yeah,
on the
I heard of
floor.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sit on the
Indian
floor,
style.
and they did
And
this.
they
They
popped
popped the
the-
floor
yeah, they
ground. Yeah,
popped the
see,
mat.
y'all
Yeah.
missed it.
Mat
Yeah.
maids. They still do that.
I think they still have it.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right, they still do mat maids.
Yes.
Oh,
sir.
impressive. All right.
Community had
All
mat
right.
maids the other night when I watched them at Cascade. Didn't have any, but community had them.
As we wind this segment down, I want to say congratulations to Kagan Young.
Yeah.
God,
That's a big
absolutely.
honor.
That's a
Huge
big honor.
That's top
Yeah.
3 in class 2A, basically.
And
And
here-
you could argue she's the best player.
Here's the deal for Keegan. She'll always be hanging from the rafters at Cascade because that
Yeah.
will be on the rafters.
Yeah.
Is
just
there any
like-
word where she might be going to college?
Yeah,
I think it's
Tennessee Southern.
Tennessee
Okay, good.
Southern.
Tennessee
Mhm.
Southern.
Janie,
Which
for
is-
something we can do, let you know,
Yeah,
as
let
a
us-
community, let people know
Tennessee
what we can do.
Southern, was that the old UT Martin?
I think
No.
it was
What is
Tennessee Wesleyan, maybe?
I
what
can't
is
remember
Janie?
now.
Tell us what Tennessee Southern. I think
Yeah.
it's changed its name.
While we're going on break,
Yeah, while
you
we're
getting
on
ready,
break,
just
yeah.
let us know where Tennessee Southern is. And it was something else.
It was.
Yeah.
It wasn't University of the South, was it?
No, that's Swanee.
Yeah.
I think that might be what it is. I think you may hit something.
But we'll
Janie-
see.
Janie
Maybe
will
she'll
let us
know. But let's take a break and hear from our sponsors one more time. Save Big at the Pig, Piggly Wiggly, and First Bank here in Shelbyville. And also,
Kincaid.
Service.
company.
where Service is their middle name. We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All righty, welcome back in here. We're going to talk a little college now, but that Martin University we heard is
Yeah,
the
Martin
former
Methodist.
is
Martin
Martin
Methodist.
Methodist
Martin
is
Methodist.
now
Pulaski.
Tennessee Southern.
Yep.
All right, so
Pulaski.
that's it.
What'd you have, Shovel and Webb? What was that they said?
What's y'all going on baseball
baseball?
today?
Community at PCA and then Chevrolet at Webb. Let's scroll back up here and see when that was. Webb versus Chevrolet baseball, 12 o'clock at
Monday.
Webb, 12 o'clock noon on Monday. So Monday, are they going to school? They're not going to school Monday, are they?
Right.
No
So,
schools Monday.
so we
Yeah.
got tournaments going on Monday night,
Uh-huh.
and then we got ball games going on Monday
Mhm.
night, but nobody's learning anything on Mondays.
No
It's
learning.
President's
No
Day.
So
education.
what's going on?
No
It's
education.
No
Day.
education that
No
day.
education. Just take a day off.
Yeah.
All right. All right. What are we going to talk about now, guys? What about this SEC basketball?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Oh, man. I want to ask y'all before we even start talking about
Ask
scores.
me those questions.
Who's your two best teams in the SEC?
There's
right
one
now?
that sticks out above all, and
Okay.
it's the Florida Gators are the best team in the SEC, and they got a shot to go to the Final Four. Nobody else does.
We don't have a top 10 team, guys.
I'm
You
not
got
going
Florida, who's going to wind up in
listen,
the top 10.
They're in 14 right
Bill,
now.
don't say nobody else does, because if somebody gets hot at the right time,
Yeah.
they all do.
Vanderbilt.
And
Vanderbilt's
Florida could-
probably in the
And
top
Florida could get cold at
Yes,
the wrong
absolutely.
time.
They
I'll
got
take
the best
that.
record in
I'll
the
take
SEC.
Yeah, I'll
But
take
Florida
that.
could match up with a
24-3.
Duke and an Arizona,
agree.
and I don't know.
Can they?
Got that size. They got size.
I don't know
Yeah,
that-
they could.
All right. So what's wrong with the rest of the league? Are they just beating up on each other,
Yeah, just
or
beat
is
up
it
on each other.
just mediocre?
I think they beat up on each other, and they may be mediocre, but they still beat up on each other.
How many we gonna have in the tournament?
Well, again,
I think several. And but
Six.
here's the
Six.
deal: we had a whole bunch of them in tournament and football, and they didn't do no good. So
Yeah,
and it's all this transfer stuff where every year's another team,
that's
and there's no
another thing.
continuity.
That's right.
none,
Nope.
none.
Zero.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it, y'all.
NIL.
All right. Before we
Well,
go,
let's
let
quit-
me go
let's
ahead and
quit
do this
going
trivia
NIL.
question. We still don't have an answer to the trivia question. Of course, this is about NFL. Since the NFL season, the Super Bowl's over. Walking off the field a long time ago, there was a tradition started. A player on the winning team would always say, "Hey, I'm going to Disney World." And they would film it, use it for a commercial. Who was the first player to ever do that? And
Can
I'm
I-
not going to give any hints.
Can I give a
No.
hint?
No,
No hints.
no hints.
Can I give you one during the break? And
Yeah.
and then you recommend. Then you can say after the break if nobody's got it. I
They're
got
going to
one.
Twitter it up. They'll Twitter
I got
it
it.
up.
I got one.
Got it.
Okay. All right.
I got a hint.
Let's go. Sorry. I had to do that.
All right. Vanderbilt had a bad loss last Saturday to Oklahoma at home.
That was a
Surprised
bad
me.
Sure did,
That
but they
was
had a
bad
big
one.
one the next night.
But then they came back and beat Auburn at Auburn and
Yeah.
beat them handily,
Mhm.
84-76. So
That goes to show you right there, Bill.
Right.
That goes to show you right there. You better be on.
You're talking about a tournament that's wide open, the SEC
Mhm.
men's tournament.
There is nobody that's out. of it,
Nobody.
top to bottom.
Everybody's got
and
a
that's
chance.
why this year the tournament may mean something to seeding where years past it didn't, where you had several teams going, man, I really want to play in this tournament.
I don't
other
think
than
there. I don't
maybe
think there's a
Florida,
big difference in
maybe
the top and
Florida.
the bottom. I think
I
it's
don't either.
really
No, it's
close.
not.
And
Really
you're
close.
talking when you get through with the SEC basketball or basketball. I got something to say about football. I read last night.
Okay. He can read. Did you
Vanderbilt-
hear that? He said it right here on live.
Not
Vanderbilt
pictures.
is-
Didn't look at the pictures.
Didn't look at that.
Vanderbilt is 7-3 with quad one wins, and that's big when it come tournament time. That's a pretty good record. Tennessee, on the other hand, goes up to Kentucky, has them beat again
Again.
and again, and we blew it.
Almost did it the next night.
And almost did it up. So they lost to Kentucky 74-71. They're up on Mississippi State 23 points. They let them go on an 18-0 run, cut it to 5 with basically one guy doing all of it. And we nearly gave that one away.
Throwing the ball away and all. I saw the is it Rick is the Barnes the coach?
Yeah.
I saw some of his comments. He wasn't real happy.
No,
I
73-64. They
wouldn't
wound
be
up winning the
real happy.
game.
So what is the problem with Tennessee? Is it they play good for 3 quarters and then they just come apart and start turning the ball over and just bonehead
Too many
stuff?
turnovers and they go cold through stretches.
Yeah, we go
Remember
gold.
what we talked? You was talking about the high school stuff.
Yeah.
It's college stuff also.
Oh, it drives me crazy.
It's college. It's college game.
It's
also.
hard to be a fan.
It's college.
Man.
It's
It's
college
really
game
hard on
also.
In
fans.
Tennessee's
Yeah.
case,
That's where our high school guys are learning how to play.
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
college.
It all starts up there at this other
Mhm.
top
the
too.
advantage Tennessee usually has over everybody's their bigs. They've got more big people than everybody else. So why don't they just pound it in there? And they will for a half, and then the second half they won't do it.
Do they have 7-footers out behind the 3-point line shooting?
We got a 6'10" that does.
Okay.
Yes, we
All
do.
right. What's
But
that
and that's
about?
the one thing Tennessee. Ament's really good.
He is really good.
Ament's really good. He's
And the Gillespie kid's
best
been
best
good at
NBA
scoring,
player we'll have in a long
but
time.
Gillespie, the point guard, turns it over too much, and that kills your
Yeah.
tournament time. Tournament time is about guard play.
Yeah.
If you think about it, every year
is.
in the tournament,
Yeah.
it's about
Yeah.
the guard play, and just too many unforced errors and turnovers.
So
will
you
kill
got to take care of the ball just like you do
Sure.
in football. You can't be just handing it over and give layups away.
So the other thing that was interesting is, of course, we talked about this last week. Texas A&M was 7-1 and number 1 in the
Yeah.
SEC. Now they've lost 3 in a row. They got beat by Missouri the other night, 86-85. They go to Vanderbilt at noon today. Texas A&M and Vanderbilt. That one's going to be interesting.
I had heard though that Texas A&M played the low end, easy
Very
end of their
soft
Very
schedule
soft early.
early, and
I see you
That's
there.
coming back.
Okay, we got Jimmy Simmons. We got some response here. Let's look
Okay.
at
Come on,
All right,
we know this
got,
one. You know it.
Uh,
What you got?
Damian Mitchell comes in, which, by the way, is Pork Chop Mitchell's son.
all
Good to
right.
have you in here, Damon.
Yep.
I didn't want to cheat, so he didn't Google it or
Okay.
Twitter it up, as Bill says.
That's right.
We got Montana or Manning as a guest. Then we got Jimmy Simmons coming in and says Phil Sims. And then Amy Clark Carney says Giants quarterback Phil Sims. And there's Damien again. All right, so Phil Sims is the winner.
Yes,
You know what my
He
trivia?
was the
you
first
know
one
what
in
my-
91.
Didn't he play in OVC?
Who?
Morehead State.
Phil
Yeah,
Sims
yeah.
Played in
Morehead
OVC.
State, yeah.
played in OVC.
Morehead or Morehead State, one of the two. I
Yeah,
think.
Morehead
yeah,
State.
Yeah,
'Cause there is a Morehead or a
Yeah.
Morehead State.
right.
That Morehead's like a community college over
But
there.
at that
Small.
time they were in OVC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. That's a good one. That's a great
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, all right. So, who is the worst team in the SEC? It's hard to pinpoint that.
I
That's
probably
pretty
would have said
bad.
Oklahoma until they beat Vanderbilt last week.
Probably
but-
LSU.
Well, that's what
Probably
I was fixing to
LSU.
say. Is it
Probably
LSU?
Probably the worst one. You got Kentucky, Florida today at 3:00. I think Kentucky's luck runs out, and Florida's going to put it on them. It's down there in Florida.
You watch out now.
Now, do
Telling
you have two headline games going on at the same time this week?
No, not this
no,
week.
not this week.
LSU
All right.
and Tennessee tip
How
off.
did you
at,
How did you pull that
we play
off?
at 5,
Did you
right?
split screens up?
Did
and-
you call them and tell them?
No,
How'd you-
I'll let Jason call the TV stations. He's
Now,
fixed
how-
that
how
for me.
did-
I have been known to call some TV stations.
How did you double dip last week and watch both of those games at the same
I
time?
watched the
Back
Tennessee
forward.
game.
Oh,
Bill knows I'll call him.
You will. It's been done before.
Called
Yeah,
W
but
Channel
Bill-
5 plenty of
But
times.
here's the- hey, we got these texts. Bill didn't get to watch all the Tennessee game, did he?
No.
No, because somebody else was playing and he was upset and you couldn't even get it to where what was the other channel that they moved it to?
ESPN News.
News or
like that.
something. Yeah, something like that. They moved it.
I see you got a note down here. Let's talk about that for a second.
That's a team that's coming on, guys.
Who's that?
Missouri.
I like Missouri's coach.
Started
I like
off
that.
really slow,
Yeah.
but secretly they're 7-4 all of a sudden pulling off upsets. Missouri's might be a team you don't want to play the tournament. They're
Play a
coming
fun
on.
style too. I like
Yeah.
watching Missouri play.
Yeah.
Right. I do too. Yeah. This year, the SEC tournament is going to be interesting because anybody could win it.
Where's it at?
Bridgestone Arena, Nashville.
Okay.
That's where it's been now for several years.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of going between Atlanta and Nashville.
Well, it's a good venue.
Sure, it is. Absolutely.
And everybody wants to go to Nashville.
You can have fun in
TSSAA
Nashville.
might have said, "Hey, that's more centralized."
If you go to Atlanta,
Yeah.
oh, the traffic, it's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
it's tough.
It's
And
a pain
Nashville's
down
a
there.
good spot.
and they'll have entertainment on Broadway.
Them-
It's close to those big blue fans from Kentucky that
Yeah.
always flood Nashville when it's
yeah,
there.
yeah. All right, guys. Well, there's nothing to talk about college football right now.
Yeah, there
What
is
do you,
too.
what do you
College
okay.
football.
Okay, what are we doing?
I saw
We're talking about the
read
draft.
where
We can a little bit.
the Big Ten proposal to go to 24 teams. Bill,
Oh,
like
okay.
this, going to 24 teams. It was between the Big Ten and the SEC. The Big Ten's proposal was we go to 24 games, but you do away with all the
24 games.
I mean 24 teams.
That's a long season.
24 teams, yeah.
Or start
But you
today.
do away with the conference championship game. Well,
Yeah, but you're adding 2 or 3 more games doing it that way.
and the way they had this formatted and said was like the first round you got to play at the home site. On
First round
campus.
of the playoffs.
First round you got to play it on the home campus. But then when
The
it
higher
went to
seed would get
the higher seed would get a home game, and then it would move to the bowl sites like what we're doing now.
Man, the NCAA is in a
They're no
they're
win.
just in a flux.
There's
man.
no way.
Sadly, football is different than basketball. And the great thing about the tournament is the Cinderella over here, number 64, can beat number 1. Football, man, just
It's
ain't quite
not.
that way.
It's
It's just
not.
not. It's going to be hard for James Madison to beat Ohio State.
Sure it is.
In fact, it leads to playoff games that are 41-7 and not fun to
Exactly.
watch.
That's right.
And one of the things they had with that was with the 24 teams, only one of them was one of those Power 5. I mean, lower.
Yeah.
You went straight up by what you would have.
Is Joey Aguilar going to win his ruling? That would be my
No.
The way that judge was talking,
He didn't act like it,
he
did
didn't
he?
act like it.
What did he say? I love Tennessee football and I love Joey Aguilar, but he don't need a 4th year. So who said that?
That's what his
attorney.
attorney, that's what the attorney for the NCAA said.
And I read somewhere the other day where there was a guy that played at Montana.
Yep.
That 9 years.
Yep.
This was his 9th year to be in college ball.
Well, what about Mississippi quarterback?
There
He
was
won
that
his
huge
case.
difference in that one. That one
Did he
should have
win?
never, and it should have never gone to court. That one was not even an argument.
That's my thing. Is how's Chambliss and Hoggy
Because
and all these guys get to play?
Well, Chambliss gets to play because Ferris State basically got mad at him for transferring. He was sick, had a respiratory issue, and he was injured, and they wouldn't give him his medical redshirt year. The Chambliss kids shouldn't have had to go to court here. That was wrong.
Yeah. That was a judgment call made by athletic director or somebody.
Well, the guy, so Ferris State won't sign off because I'm mad at you for going to Ole Miss, so I don't sign off on your medical red shirt.
And
That's
he
the
should have
difference.
gotten it.
Yes.
Every other player would have gotten
Would
it
have
for
gotten a
some
medical
reason.
because
Yeah.
that really is a medical red shirt versus I just red shirted it.
Yeah.
This was he couldn't, the doctors wouldn't clear him to play. So this was
So
wrong.
Joey's argument is he didn't get NIL in junior college, and he hasn't had a chance to earn his 4 years.
Right.
of
You're never going to
NIL.
get it in junior college. They don't have it.
You know what he's saying? I'm not going to make it to the NFL.
Right.
Right.
That's what
And
he's
I want
saying.
to make a little more money.
Yeah.
But I
That's
don't
what
blame
it's
him.
about.
I don't blame him.
No, I mean, if the
No,
opportunity is there, you got to pursue
Absolutely.
I
it.
think it would help
Yeah.
Tennessee if he comes back, but honestly, I'm hoping he doesn't. I hope they turn it all down and stop it.
And I don't know if Tennessee have him back?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
It's the difference in 3 wins, I think. I think you
Could
win
be.
10 games with him and 7 without him. I think
Maybe
it's
the
that big
difference
of
is
Is
a
that a
Coach Heupel.
prediction?
That's a
That's a
prediction.
prediction.
If Joey Aguilar comes back, we're
Let
in
me
the
say
playoffs.
this. Let me say this. It may
Look
be
it.
Coach Heupel needs him to be the quarterback badly.
Uh,
If this thing
Heupel
goes
needs
sideways,
Heupel needs him to be the quarterback.
Tennessee's not going to, all this money
I
going
know.
down, you're not going to be able to
I
go 6-6.
You're not going to win.
You're outta
With,
here.
you're not going to win with a true
Yeah,
freshman. in
here's
that
the
conference.
deal. Everybody's got all this money going down, and they're going to be 6-6 people, and they're just all going to be mad, and we're going to have coaching change.
Well, at some point,
Changes.
if this is the way we're going to do it too, why are we recruiting 5-star quarterbacks like we did if we're not
Right.
going to let them play? So I'm already paying the 5-star guy $1.5 million, and I'm going to make him sit 2 years while I go get transfer guys. Then don't recruit 5-star
This
quarterbacks.
5-star quarterback's going to slide out the back door and go somewhere
Mhm.
else, too.
If he
gonna
doesn't
get-
play,
He's
that's
going
right.
to get his money for signing.
What about
and then he's
McIntyre?
gonna-
What does McIntyre do now at this point? If Aguilar comes back, McIntyre's out of here.
The portal's
No, I don't
over. He's
think
here
so.
for this year.
Yeah, he's
anyway.
here for this year.
The
Yeah, I'm
problem
just
for
saying. I'm
McIntyre,
saying the next.
And he's still
next
one
trip.
injury away from starting.
Yeah.
I mean, you're one injury
Well, he
away.
needs to put on 50 pounds.
well, I'm telling you, that's where I was fixing to go with you too, because
I think that's the thing.
Yeah. Got to get
I
some
think
weight
we're
on
being
him.
patient, waiting on him to
Pop-Tarts.
eat, man. Eat.
Pop-Tarts. I'm
Right,
telling you.
yeah.
Do it. All right.
the kid though. He's,
Peanut butter.
he doesn't have the build, and he doesn't run Heupel's scheme.
No.
And if he runs that scheme of Heupel's and takes off on a run, he's going to get
He'll break in
broken.
half. They'll break him in half.
yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just. I bet he doesn't weigh 180 pounds, does he?
All right, Jason's ready to talk about his draft.
He's got his
Draft
papers.
board.
He's
He's
got his
got his
draft
draft
board.
board
Let's
ready.
take a break again and hear from our sponsors. We're going to come back, talk a little NFL, talk about
We're 2
Bill's
months
got
away.
a bunch of numbers and stuff written down.
Combine- the
We're gonna look at
combine's 10
what
days
they've
away.
got.
Combine is
And
coming.
Jason, you got notes over there too.
Yeah,
All I
man.
got is a cup of coffee.
Is it yours empty? Mine's about
Mine's
empty.
about empty. We're going to fill up our coffee and we're going to come back talk about NFL. We'll be right back.
Shop local at Shelbyville Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street. From farm fresh produce and hand-cut meats to pantry staples, dairy, frozen favorites, and household essentials, we've got your list covered at hometown prices. Don't miss our weekly ad and truckload meat sales. Open 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. Visit 874 Union Street, Shelbyville, or call 931-684-1363. Follow us on Facebook for the latest specials. Shop local. Save big at the Pig.
At Kincaid Service Company, we've proudly served Middle Tennessee since 1934. Families across the region trust us for quality furniture, appliances, electronics, and the kind of service only a hometown business can provide. From living room sets and dining collections to washers, dryers, refrigerators, and the latest in home entertainment, Kincaid has everything you need to make your house a home. And when it comes to a great night's sleep, our showroom features leading brands of mattresses, offering comfort and quality you can count on. We don't just sell products, we stand behind them. When you buy your appliances or electronics from Kincaid, our expert service team is here to keep them running for years to come. It's the kind of care that sets us apart. For value, selection, and service you can trust, visit Kincaid Service Company today, locally owned and community strong.
On game day, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All right.
All right, welcome back in here. We're going to talk a little NFL. Bill's got his draft board already out.
Bill,
Casey's
combine's
got a
coming up,
miniature
guys.
version.
Combine is 10 days away.
I know. It's crazy.
10 days.
We just finished the Super Bowl.
Bill
Hey,
has a
NFL
stopwatch in his chair. at home. He doesn't.
NFL has got this down to where
They do.
it's
I know.
year
They
round.
keep it. They keep you
They
glued
keep
to the
you
screen.
year
They
round.
dominate the sports news cycle
That's
year round.
good marketing.
Oh yeah, it is. But what's bad marketing is Mr. Funny Bunny. Did y'all watch that?
I couldn't.
No.
Okay.
No.
I mean, he didn't do all this
I
political
take
stuff.
that back. I did watch it. My wife made.
But there was three words in English. God bless America. I made that out one time. And everything else was in Spanish.
But the billboard behind him was very good.
I went to sleep at halftime. The game was terrible.
Did you
I
see
didn't
the
see the
billboard?
billboard.
What did we say? The billboard behind him. The only thing stronger than hate is love,
Yeah.
Well,
or something like that.
But it wasn't a very good game.
It wasn't.
a
I
blowout.
loved the game.
It was like just dead gum.
I loved it. That game was the Kenny Parker game.
Defense,
That's the way we
field
played it.
goals.
Wasn't
Field
close.
goals.
Wasn't
Field
close.
goals. Field
Sure it
goals.
was.
No, it wasn't competitive.
Well, Seattle just had a much better roster than
Right.
They had a lot better roster.
And honestly, Mike Vrabel should have done something with that left
Do you
tackle.
not? Do you?
Oh,
either
he
had to
got
put-
pushed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, or help the kid out and chip and do something different. Or
Yeah.
let's run some screens that they run. There was things you could have done to
Hey,
help
listen.
the kid. And they just let him hang.
That defense was good.
There were three teams in the NFC that would have beat the Patriots.
I
At
think
least,
so,
maybe
too.
four.
The
I
Rams
think-
would have beat
Well,
I think everybody in the NFC, with the exception probably of the Panthers, had a chance.
The
to win
Bears
game.
would have beat them.
Well,
Yeah, the
I'm not so
Rams
sure
would
the
have beat
Chargers wouldn't have beat him had Rivers been
Packers might have
Rivers-
beat 'em.
Herbert been healthy.
Yeah.
And I'm not so sure the Broncos wouldn't have beat him if the quarterback hadn't been hurt.
Listen, what kind of game do you like to watch? Do you want to see one of those where it's 48-50?
No, but I want to see it competitive.
Why wasn't that
27-24, because one team was clearly better than the other one.
They'd have played
But you
10
know
times.
what?
Seattle wins.
Here's
They
the
were all
thing.
10.
Up until the fourth quarter, they couldn't score a touchdown.
But it was
But they were scoring. The other
Field
team
goals.
couldn't even get across the half.
Field
Had
goals.
a 50-yard line. Well, field goals.
Field goals.
They had just 3 points.
I
Three.
agree.
It adds up.
And I
quick,
think
man.
May was hurt more than we know, too. I think he was hurt.
Maybe
more.
so.
He
and
was.
if he wasn't, he got hurt during the game because they pounded him.
They pounded a whole lot of people.
Okay, so who's getting the first pick this year? Who's our draft pick? Number one. Who's
But it's
picking
going to be
one?
Oh, it's
Mendoza.
going to be Mendoza.
Mendoza, obviously. But
No,
to me,
what team? What
the
team?
Raiders.
Oh, the
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah,
All right.
to me, though, the difference here is there's only research is pretty good. There's only really 13 players with a first-round grade. This draft is not that – it's deep, but there's
it's
not a lot of blue chip at the top.
There is some blue chip, but like I heard you say, I wouldn't draft an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman that high. That's where the heat of the draft is this year.
especially
And
on
you
the edge
better
rusher.
and you better have. You know what? You better have him because the boy from Campbell, he's a rookie. He shouldn't have been.
He was the number 4 pick in the draft.
I know, but he shouldn't have been. That's why you
Kind of odd
got
this
to
year.
develop him.
You get Mendoza, then it's going to be a while for quarterbacks.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
not going to be a quarterback for a while.
I
After
think
Maybe the whole first round.
No,
Yeah.
I think there'll be one in the middle round. I think Simpson will go to either the Jets' second pick or the Rams' second pick or Pittsburgh's pick. One of those three.
Yeah, but
teams.
there's usually that is. There's
I
usually
think
2 or
he's-
3 in the top 10 though. I mean,
But if you're the Titans, there's 3 players here: Arvell Reese, Reuben Bain Jr., and David Bailey, the edge player from Texas Tech. It's got to be one of those 3.
all right,
I like the Bain kid from Miami.
I
We'll
checked
see.
2 mock drafts this morning. They both had Mendoza going 1.
Mhm.
They both had Reese going 2. They both had David Bailey going 3,
Which will leave us Bain.
Is that
which gets to us. And then one of them had us taking Carnell Tate, which I don't like. The other one had us taking Caleb Downs.
you like that?
Safety.
Yeah.
We got 2 safeties.
And then in the fifth was Caleb Downs in 1 and someone Seward DeLune, cornerback of LSU. But
He's the best corner.
But
in the draft.
Bain wasn't in the top 5 in either one.
This
of them.
combine's going to knock Reuben Bain over his arms. And
He's got short arms.
Okay, I
Short
don't care.
arms, he said.
I'm like Big Jeff.
T-Rex.
You watched him play. He had 84 quarterback pressures. The most. in
Those
the
short
history
arms
of
look pretty good in the
college football.
playoffs, didn't they? Yeah.
84 pressures, the most since they kept up
Man,
the stats since
I tell
2012.
you, all this measurements and
Yeah,
what do they
that's-
call it? What do they call it? They talk about the measurables.
The measurables.
The measurables. You can't measure a person's heart till you see them.
I like film over measurables.
Me too.
Yeah.
Now, I like
Results.
the Bailey. I'm
Yeah,
good with
results.
Bailey or Bain. The difference is Bain's 30 pounds heavier. You can do more with him.
Hey, Kenny, if you look at it, if you're evaluating a player and you see 6'2", 290, 5'4'6", 40-yard dash, blah, 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 you say, man, that guy's good. And then you look at a kid doesn't have all that, and you say, this guy's got a motor, he's got a heart, he's a leader.
I want to watch
I'm
film.
taking him.
I want to watch film. I
Exactly.
want to see what he does. on the
Exactly.
field.
Those numbers.
I wanna see what he does on
Those
the
short
field.
arms
You know,
will whip your hind
Short
end
arms
sometime.
they tackle pretty well.
There's been more people that missed their drafts because this kid could run this way.
Yep.
Tyrone Calico
Yep.
or whatever. You know, that if you don't produce on the field,
That's
I don't
right.
care what you go to track.
I
That's why I
remember.
don't want Tate. We just keep whiffing on receivers. I don't want
We've
those.
had bad luck with it. I do
Bad
think
luck
Tate's a
with
player. I just don't take a receiver that
I
high.
think
Not
that-
when you've got 3 premium edge rushers here.
And I think their draft will be a lot determined on what they're able to do in free agency.
Everybody's will, of course.
Yeah.
But here's your needs. You need an edge rusher. You really don't have one at all. You have 0 cornerbacks, none.
Maybe the LSU guy. Maybe he's in play.
I don't think you can take a corner quite that high. But not over these 3.
Maybe slide back a little.
You might do that.
Slide
You might
back
trade back.
7 or 8. You know.
If somebody wants to come up.
Guys, we're about out of time. Can you believe this? This went by fast this morning. So
Time flies when you're having fun.
we're gonna have a lot of NFL draft to talk about here.
Always get ready to heat up. Bill's
Yeah,
got
boy.
a trapper keeper full of stuff.
I see
I'm working on
that.
it.
I see that.
I watch probably a lot of
He does
more
watch- he
film
does
than
watch a lot of
people do.
film.
You probably watch it more than the Titans.
I'm gonna tell you, every time I watch Reuben
The
Bain
man,
and I
they-
watch him, I'm going, this
do.
guy's a dog.
I do like
Yeah.
that.
And that Messidor kid on the other side is a dog.
We want dogs.
Well,
So you'd rather have
Uh,
Bain over
Wait
Bailey?
a second. Wait a second.
Bill, you get Bain or
Wait-
Bailey, you're
wait
taking
a
Bain.
either one. I'll
Rewind,
take Bain
rewind. They were dogs in college, just like the
Yeah,
offensive
yeah.
tackle for New England was a dog in college.
Not really.
Now
I would have never took him
now
number 4.
they're going to the pros where they all dogs.
There's no doubt
All
about
right,
that.
guys, we got to get out of here. Thanks for watching. We thank our sponsors. We're going to continue this conversation next week.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.